Hello, good day everyone. We are the All Stars group and we make this video for our first assessment in learning. First question. Who among the teachers described below is doing assessment? A. Mrs. Bautista, who is administering a test to her students. B. Mr. Ferrer, who is counting the scores obtained by the students at his test. C. Miss Leva, who is computing the final grade of the students after completing all their requirements. D. Flux Cuevas, who is planning for a remedial instruction after knowing that students performed poorly in her assessment. Para sa inyo, asa man ang nagpakita niya o kanyang assessment? Letter C? Letter C.
Letters B.
So, kung mayroon ganitong assessment, it is more than grading. It's about measuring the progress of student learning. Assessment is defined as a process of gathering data to better understand the strengths and weaknesses of student learning. So, for me, my answer is letter C because Ma'am Leva provide information about learning processes as well as the outcome. Next.
So, number 2, Mr. Fernandez is judging the accuracy of these statements. Which statements will he consider as correct? First, test is a tool to measure a treat. 2, measurement is the process of qualifying of giving treat. Third, assessment is the gathering of quantitative and qualitative data. Fourth, evaluation is the analysis of quantitative and qualitative data for decision making. So, asa ang pananaw ninyo nga answer? A, ang 1 or 2 only, or B, 3, nad po dira ang 4, and sa C, 1, 2, and 3, and sa D, 1, 3, and 4. So, for me, the answer is letter D. So, first is, kining una, assessment, test is a tool to measure a trait. Kay, wherever the personal test provide measures of such characteristics as feelings and emotional states, motivations, attitudes, and approach to interpersonal relations. And dapat dira ang ikatulo. Assessment is the gathering of quantitative and qualitative data. So, ang tulo pod nga kuan is kining ikaupat. Evaluation is the analysis of quantitative and qualitative data for decision making. So, next.
Number 3. After doing the exercise on verbs, Ms. Barilio gave a short quiz to find out how the students have understood the lesson. What type of assessment was done? A. Summative assessment. When we say summative assessment, it is assessment of participants where the focus is on the outcome of a program. For example, kanang end of ang example aning summative assessment kay end of term or midterm exams and end of unit or chapter test. And second, B is formative assessment. It includes diagnostic testing, a range of formal and informal assessment procedures conducted by teachers during the learning process in order to modify teaching and learning activities to improve student attainment. So, the example of this formative assessment is like mga quizzes, mga silent classroom polls, and letter C is diagnostic assessment. It's a form of pre-assessment where teachers can evaluate students' strengths, weaknesses, knowledge, and skills before their instruction. The example of this is checklists or kanang mga surveys bitaw. And letter D is placement assessment. When we say placement assessment, it is used to place students into a course level or academic program. It is to determine the academic or skill of a students. So, para sa inyo asa man dira ang kuan kanang nagpakita o assessment nga nahuman na. Letter B. For me, letter D. D. So for me, my answer is letter B because kanang nakuha na magod siya kanang di ba ang sa form assessment dapat quizzes. So diyan na bilong ang kaning sa scenario sa informative assessment also helps them to understand. Next. So question number 4. You are assessing learning. Which of these will you like? Letter A, giving grades to students. Letter B, reporting to parents performance of their child. Letter C, recommending new policies to students. Letter D, listing the strengths and weaknesses of students. So, step choices yung mas buhat para maka-assess learning. Letter D.
Letter D.
So, letter D. For D is my answer also because it is assessing the strengths and weaknesses of students. Sada yun nga i-assess nimo ang strength of weaknesses sa mga students. I-ask nimo ang mga students where they excel, help them elaborate on these skills, ask detailed questions, take notes as the student speaks, but maintain eye contact, avoid alarming him. Ask him about what he could improve. Next. Question number 5. Lisa Plan is planning to do an assessment of learning. Which of these should she include in her plan considering her purpose for assessment? A. How to give immediate feedback to students' strengths and weaknesses. B. How to determine the area of interest of learners. C. How to certify student achievement. And D. How to design one's instruction. Para sa inyo guys, may saktuan nga answer. Letter A. Letter A.
A.
Letter A. For me, akong answer kay letter C. How to certify student achievement. Because to certify student achievement, you should identify the student levels of knowledge, skills, and understanding, and also build up a clear picture of the student and his strengths and the rest. Question number 6. We targeted that after instruction, the student should be able to show their ability to solve problems with speed and accuracy. When in describe a tool to measure this ability, what principles of assessment did you consider in this situation? A. Assessment should be based on clear and appropriate learning target or objectives. B. Assessment should have a positive consequence on student learning. C. Assessment should be reliable. D. Assessment should be fair. Answer para sa inyo ha. Own opinion. Assessment should be based on clear and appropriate learning targets or objectives. Letter A. For me, I think for me, the answer is letter A. Assessment should be based on clear and appropriate learning target objectives because when students are clear they tend to develop the rate of learning. Moreover, when students are clear in expectation, they have a better chance of assessing their current performance and receiving feedback accurately. Next. So, question number 7.
Ay, C.
So, for me, pinag-try that, as definitely ako kay no, he should have figured that object. Then, kung i-test ng botay, mga disadvantages when we take using test. Like, for example, it takes longer to answer. Then, when it can be given as challenge and questions that we will differently resulting in not being able to another to answer correctly. Like, ako ba pinag-try sila kang dali na bitaw makasagot sa questions na lang ang pagsagot sa uban mga dali sa ang objective test kay nabilong na ang short answer and multiple choice questions. The advantages of an objective test is they are so definite and so clear that a single definite answer is expected. It can be scored objectively and easily. It takes less time to answer than an easy test. Um, Number 8. Mr. Sedro wants to test students' knowledge of the different places in the Philippines, their capital, their products, and so he gave his students an essay test. If you were the teacher, will you do the same? A. No, giving of an objective test is more appropriate than the use of essay. B. No, such method of assessment is inappropriate because essay is difficult. C. Yes, essay test can measure more than what other tests could measure. D. Essay test is the best measuring any type of knowledge. Kung kamo pabuton, unsa man nga answer inyo ang gusto? Or yung pilion? Letter C.
Letter C.
Pareha nagyapon sila. Letter B. Hindi at ka ganiya, di ba? Kay objective test mo tayo test. Easy test. Pag ka ng objective, kung yan hindi mo mabalan ay kung natin ay nabalan ang bata. Okay, so okay, so ang answer is letter A. No, an objective test is more appropriate than the use of essay because an test is kanang magkuhan kanang muna siyang muna ang timailhan is na by strong foundation nga learning ang student about sa kanang specific na topic. So, ang essay manggod kay naitay kay dili bitaw kanang dili siya applicable sa tanan nga time para i-measure ang knowledge sa students. So number 9, if a teacher has set objectives in all domains or learning targets, and which could be assessed using A. A single performance task, what criterion in selecting a task should she consider? A. Generalizability, B. Fairness, multiple foci, D. Teachability. Come on, sa man yung answer. Letter B. I see letter B.
Letter C.
Letter C. Okay, so ang answer is letter C because kanang ang multiple foci mo na siya ang measure sa overall patkon sa bata sa measurement of all kanang sa learning objective sa bata. So if kanang kung ang generalizability mo god kay it means kanang gina-generalize rin siya. Ang fairness kung imo pud nang gamiton sa pag-select sa ilahang kuan kay it's all about pag maghatag ka og activity kinahanglan nga fair imong paghatag o pag-assist sa bata. So ang teachability kanang ang teachability kay dili pud kay siya applicable sa pag kuan. Dili siya applicable para sa pag-assess. So ang answer is letter C. Multiple foci. Next.
Number 10, the pupils are to be judged individually on the mastery of singing of the national anthem. So their teacher let them sing individually. What should the teacher use in rating the performance of the pupils considering the fact that the teacher has only one period to spend in evaluating her 20 pupils? A. Analytic. Ang analytic is true by virtue of the meaning of the words or concepts used to express so that its denial would be a self-contradiction. B. Holistic. Ang holistic, it describes things related to the idea that the whole is more than the sum of its part. C. Either holistic or analytic. D. Both holistic and analytic. Kamo, para sa inyo ha. A,
Letter
B,
B.
or C?
Letter B. Letter B.
Okay, para sa ako kay letter B pod, holistic, para dili na siya mahasol sa pag-rate sa iyang kuan pupils.